Hey, what's up, guys? I'm KD. This is my channel. Check me out on Facebook, Love, Thoughts, and Perspectives, and check out my book, The Color of Beautiful, on Amazon. But right now, I'm sitting here with my man, and we are having this debate, this conversation, and it's a big topic. It's around everywhere, but we're having this debate on why women don't want good men. And he asked me for my opinion on it, and I'm like, we got to record this. Now, so just before I share my opinion about it, understand this is complete conjecture. It's just my opinion. And it's definitely not 100%, and it's not about all women. This is mainly about women who self-sabotage, that have a victim mentality, and lack accountability. Now that we got that out the way, it's not about all women, but I'm going to share my opinion on this topic that's pretty hot everywhere. Why women don't want good men. So, all right, let's see where we start with this. I mean, simple answer, that's not my style. So we're going to do this, my way. Why women don't want good men. All right. So I would say this initially. Women don't want good men. They want men who are good for what they want, which varies per stage and emotional path in life. That's why it's important for you to know when and where you're meeting them emotionally. But if you were to talk to a woman out of interest and you're like, hey, giving her time, you ask her what kind of man she wants. She's only going to say one of two things. And if she's saying she wants a thug that's in the streets 24/7, you're not about to give that kind of energy to her. So most likely, 9 times out of 10, she's going to say she wants a good man with similarities and descriptions or whatever the case may be, characteristics that surround being a good man. Whatever that is, I'm not defining. I'm just saying a good man. But the thing is, we missed the part about delving into what they consider a good man, because there are men out here that don't even know what a good man is. So you telling me this woman about to find one? I'm just saying. So whenever you ask her what kind of man she wants, and she's like, hey, I want a good man. The reason she tells you she wants a good man is because women hate negative outside perceptions of themselves. And so you're led to believe that, hey, she asking for a good man. She must be a good woman. We assume she is a good woman and deserving of a good man. So when she asks, okay, I want a good man, A, B, and C, blah, blah. Now, say just snapping fingers, you're like, okay, here's a good man. Again, I'm not getting the description, but say he's a basic, average, good man, which is what you asked for. Now, the thing is, good man, he brings his ass home. He's with you. He ain't entertaining these hoes in these streets. He working hard. He a good man. Basic, but good. This is what you asked for. This is what you wanted. Now, I would say for men, don't put too much energy into what a woman says she wants. I think you should put more focus on paying attention to what she responds to. Because a woman will ask you for the moon and the stars and the sun and still be unhappy. And you say, I want a good man. Then you see her dancing with the biggest drug dealer in the city. I thought you wanted a good man, though. That's a good man to her. But anyway, nonetheless. So now she has this good man, right? Now, what do good men do? Good men oftentimes rob these women of the ability to complain. Now, they want to complain about him, but they can't. It's hard. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a good man. Now, the thing is they tend to lose interest in a good man. How and why? It's kind of the concept of like, you don't know what you got till it's gone. You get complacent. But also, women want men that other women want but can't have. And if he's at home with you and he's always with you and he's working, you don't see other women wanting this man. So you therein start to lose interest in him too. And then the complaints. Now, him being a good man, I use the analogy of hero and villain. Him being a good man makes him the hero. That makes her the villain because she can't complain. But she tries to. Now she goes to her mom and dad and is like, yeah, Mike, A, B, and C, blah, blah, this and that. Mom and dad like, ain't shit out here in these streets. You better go and make sure Mike happy and do all this stuff because he damn sure taking care of you, paying bills, blah. You don't get that. Nobody want to hear that. Now you the bad guy in your own relationship. Nope. Take it to your friends. Hey, you know what, girl? Mike is A, B, and C. Be like, Mike, Shit, what about Tony? You know where Tony is? What, yeah, your man Tony? Yeah, you know where Tony is? No, I don't know. Me either. Tony ain't been here in 6 months helping me with these kids. I'm chasing this fool around and you up here complaining about Mike who buy you flowers, run your bath water. You know where he at, but you want to complain about Mike? Nobody want to hear that. Even your own friends alienate you because you trying to complain about a good man. You know what that does? That breeds resentment. You know what? This motherfucker good. Oh, shit, I can't stand this shit, A, B, and C. But transition to the next thing. What do they say about good men? Now, where are the good men at? Where are the good men at? Now, what do you say about good men, though? Oh, good men, they boring. Good men, they predictable. You know where this comes from? See, good men have something called a system, all right? What they do is good men like growth, and they typically have a routine, discipline, and consistency. Now, they do this because it brings security to their partners. Now, they coming home late, you ain't wondering where they at. Hey, babe, I'm coming home late, blah, blah, this and that, A, B, and C. It brings a sense of security to their partners. But to these type of women, it's a problem. They don't have the maturity to handle that. So what do? They create a problem. They don't understand that he wants you to know where he is. He wants you to know what's going on. But that's how you get bored with him. That's how you call him predictable. Because you identify this system as him being simple. It's not something you could deal with. You can deal with it when you're 3 kids later in a toxic relationship, though. But nonetheless, then we transition on to what men typically fail to realize is that women will typically emotionally pack their shit 6 months to a year before they physically leave that relationship. So she'll have this argument, create distance, all this stuff, and I call it the Jedi mind trick. So what it is, get into this argument, create distance with you, and be like, you know what, all this shit going on, stuff ain't right, blah, blah, you've changed, I'm not happy. Now, as these good men sit there and they have a sense of accountability for their relationship. And also, what do good men do? Good men want to fix the relationship. They want to fix the problem. So as soon as it's identified that there's a problem, she hits you with this Jedi mind trick. You know what? This is all bad, blah, blah. You've changed. And next thing you know, you moving on and you trying to figure out how to fix what went wrong and how to bring her back into this relationship, make her happy, all this stuff. But you don't realize this Jedi mind trick, you've just verbally agreed that there's a problem in this relationship and the problem is you. And you've also verbally agreed that in this relationship, the only happiness that matters is hers. And she's not happy and you're responsible for it. So what happens is that this 6 months transition is not by accident. The reason that she unpacks her shit emotionally and she transitions in 6 months is because if she leaves Mike Friday and she's with Tim Monday, she's a hoe. But if she leaves Mike Friday and then 6 months later she's with Tim, shit just didn't work out. Remember? They don't like negative outside perceptions of themselves. And hoe don't fit good. So, you know what? If I left Mike Friday, 6 months later, I could be with Tim and it's all good, but I'm leaving this shit and he don't know it. But 6 months later, she physically leaves and it's nothing better than leaving a relationship and you don't have any emotional baggage to unpack. And the problem with the relationship, the failure is all on the other person. There's no better way to leave the relationship. And while you ducking and dodging, looking under rocks, trying to figure out what the hell went wrong in this relationship, you're making her transition so easy. You buying flowers, giving her attention. I have started going to work longer. You know what? I am gaining a little bit of weight. I'm not doing this. We haven't been going out as much. You are rambling, trying to figure out what's wrong and not realizing it takes two. But while these good men are trying to fix the shit, she's up there, hey, you know what? Blah, blah. I'm waiting my time. And she's unpacking emotionally. And what a lot of women say is, I give him a chance to fix it. There you go right there. Identification number 2. She giving you a chance to fix it. When it takes 2, why she ain't helping you fix it? But no, it's all on you because she was already transitioning anyway. She was long gone. So sit there, try to figure it out. And then as soon as she's gone, You got to think, why you think she could be out there with the next dude and be completely happy like you never existed? And you wonder, did she ever even love me? It's because emotionally, she's already dealt with you. She's gone. And the moment that she leaves, that's the first day that you emotionally get to deal with this relationship. And now you got these men running around here wondering what the hell is wrong with them. They got to get their mental stability back together, get their emotions back together, and wonder what they did wrong as men so they can be better in the next relationship because they own this bullshit. All you got to do is identify this Jedi mind trick and be like, well, kick rocks. But no, they own the bullshit. And that's why it takes them so much time to heal, because it was never a problem with you. It was always them. Anyway, now go to the bad guy. What does the bad guy offer the woman that makes him so desirable that the good guy doesn't? What does the bad guy offer the woman that makes him so desirable that the good guy doesn't? He offers her the opportunity to chase and compete. So if you think about it, the good guy, think about any woman. Like I said, you pursuing her. Now, most of the time, do you know where all the good men in this woman's life is? You know where they are? In her friend zone. They are in her friend zone. And you know why they're in your friend zone? She'll keep you close and give you a glimmer of hope. But you know why she keeps you close in the friend zone? Because when she meets you, you're not what she actually wants. And she thinks she can do better than you. And when she reaches for the stars and go after what she thinks she deserves and what she wants, she knows as long as you're there, if she reaches for the stars and she falls, she's never going to fall lower than you. That's why so many good dudes in her friend zone. Y'all ain't really friends. Y'all are potentials. Y'all are damn safety net. Now, the thing about it is the bad guy offers her an opportunity to compete and chase. Now, you might think that women don't like to compete or chase, but Future ain't missing no dates. Now, I'm not knocking none of this stuff, but my point is you see too many women fighting over men. And if you don't have a desire for the bad guy, then why are so many women willing to fight other women to keep him? I'm just saying, I agree with you if you say, oh, Batman ain't shit, but the results say differently. Now, the thing is, he gives her an opportunity to chase and compete. How does he do this? He's like, you know what? Pam is on the other side of town. She got what you got. Do what you do. Tell me why I need to stay here with you. It's on. Competition is on. Women love to chase. And if you don't think so, that's because they're not chasing you. Now, if you don't think that they like to chase, then go to the next NBA All-Star weekend and look in the lobby. You got 80 women out there for one man that don't even know that they exist. They chase, and they chase hard. And you think that they can't compete? All right, yeah. Look at all these endless videos of women fighting over men, and they fighting their own friends, sometimes family. Now, why would you fight a close friend and get rid of the friend, but keep the man that just cheated on you? I'm just saying. Okay. Now the thing is that also they say about the bad guy. Oh, he's more confident, more dominant, all this stuff. What it is that a lot of times the bad guy, he's given over more. He's more committed to his own ignorance, and he has a great sense of entitlement. To a woman that doesn't understand that, it's appealing. It seems as, oh yeah, he's definitely dominant, this and that, until she finds out how toxic that relationship is. And when she gets to the end of that, all men ain't shit. Not my choices in men, but all men. Now, another thing is that the bad guy, he's already the villain, which means that makes her the hero. Remember the analogy? He's already the villain. He's the bad guy. It makes her the hero, and there's so much power in being the hero. You know why? Because for her, that's endless attention. People always want to know, dang, well, Mike got you crying again? You too beautiful for this. Hey, you know what? Here's my number. Here's a shoulder to cry on. Hey, your friends, girl, what did Mike do this time? Let's talk about it. You got endless attention. I'm not saying it's the best attention, but it's so addictive. It's so addictive, and all you got to do is be there. And you know what? He's with Pam having a good time, and you're willing to go fight Pam because you don't want to give up that attention. You don't want to give up that power. But again, bad guys ain't shit, right? Now that's just a small breakdown of why I think nice guys finish last and the bad guys winning. And it's not that they actually bad guys. It's just that they don't sit here and they don't chase like the good guy does. Like the good guy, you don't have to ask him for shit. You don't have to ask him for anything. He's doing for you. He's showing up for you before you need it. The bad guy ain't doing that. If you want to be here, you better spend why you think they drop you off at work and take your car? Anyway, I'm just saying this is my opinion. It's my opinion on why women don't want good men. It's by their own hands and by their own choices. But it's just completely conjecture. But hey, thanks for listening in. I'm going to finish my conversation with my boy. And we're going to talk with you later.